Hello, we're going to be talking today about a number one issue that is going on today, and it's called suffocating energy source. Now, good question to start off with is, what is the most widely used energy source? Is it nuclear energy source? Is it biomass? Is it renewable? Those are really good options, but those are all incorrect. The biggest one today is fossil fuels. Now, what are fossil fuels? Fossil fuels are organisms like zooplankton, trees, algae that are decomposed from millions of years ago underneath the clay, dirt, sand, and other minerals from millions of years ago. And when they're compacted, now there are three types of fossil fuels. There's coal, oil, and natural gas. Coal is made from plants and ferns that are hardened from all those millions of years of compact of the minerals and clay. Oil is created from all the small organisms like zooplankton, algae, and etc. And so when those are put in a bunch of pressure and heat, they tend to liquefy into oil. Natural gas is the same as oil, but they're put in much more pressure and heat and then turned into gas. For the usage, fossil fuels work about 82% of the factories, products, even cars today. About 90% of cars are used on fossil fuels. Take a look at your car. How much gas does it take to fill up the car? That gas is oil right there, and that is fossil fuels. And also, some fossil fuels today are used in your cleaning products, in your cosmetics, in paint. It's even sometimes used in medicine as well. Now, we're going to talk about our negative impact of fossil fuels. The two major things that fossil fuels impact are our health and our environment. Now, first thing we're going to talk about is our health. Fossil fuels affect our health, and they affect it in so many ways. The biggest ones they affect are asthma, because when those fossil fuels are used, they release a bunch of chemicals. The two biggest ones are carbon dioxide and nitrogen oxide. When those two are released and they get into our lungs, it takes up the space for oxygen, and therefore we can't breathe, and that creates asthma. Same thing with ammonia. It takes in there, and when it sticks in our lungs, we're not going to be able to breathe, and it creates the fluid in our lungs. As for bronchitis, what is bronchitis? Bronchitis is the narrowing of the passageway to your lungs. When all that carbon dioxide and nitrogen oxide get into your lungs, it narrows it down, and you're not going to be able to breathe. For the environmental impact, there's so many things that fossil fuels do that impact our environment. It impacts our water, impacts our nature, impacts just the air we breathe in. When fossil fuels are used in factories, they release so much. When you use coal, it breaks down sometimes to oil and a liquefied object as well, and it gets into our water and streams, rivers, oceans, lakes, and it pollutes that water, hurting our fish. Sometimes it hurts ourselves when we drink that water as well. Global warming, when those factories are using that coal or the oil, or in our cars, when they use the emission fuel, it goes into the air and replaces all that nasty air. It destroys our lungs, it destroys the climate, and it creates global warming. Destruction of forests, how are you going to get that coal? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to take down trees, you're going to strip down canyons, valleys, just dig and find that oil or find that coal, however you need to find it. This is the sources that I used to find my information. Thank you for listening.